welcome to Nitty Gritty London. Delighted with all the people who decided to come and watch the video last time. Absolutely thrilled, and not so many comments. I love the ones I got, but if you do have something that you'd like us to talk about, then we'd love to see. So, it's Good Friday. It's very much Friday, but Sunday's coming because it's Easter. So what we're doing is we're going on a knitting retreat. If you do that all the time, I bet you're really jealous. And if you don't know what it is, we're going to tell you. Now, I first went on a knitting retreat last year, had no idea what that was going to be. And after a few days, I never wanted to come home. I've never been so relaxed. We just met, talked to people I didn't know before, looked out over the sheep and the sea, and knit all the time, and some wonderful person kept bringing us food. I'm not sure it's going to be quite that way for this one, but now we're growing our own one. So a bit earlier last year I went away with one person and we did a knitting weekend. Hello Jill! And we've still got some great projects and some great pictures from that one, so I think I might be talking about that another time. But today, the pioneers of Nitty Gritty London are on their way up north. If you come from America watching this, I know there's a couple of you, or France, or Australia, up north may not mean that much. But to get Londoners out of the city is a bit like getting New Yorkers out of Manhattan to the rest of their country. And up north is where it's a bit colder. I hope it's going to be a bit quieter. Might be a bit prettier. And we have hired a cottage where there's going to be a fire and some lovely walks and a pub and a church nearby. Maybe not much else. And that's going to be a place where we're going to lock ourselves in, do our projects, talk about the whole world, be cozy, have fun, maybe drink wine. So that's what we're doing. And we're on the M11 right now, on the way to our knitting destination. This is the best type of motorway style. You find an old lay-by with a cafe, which is basically a caravan on wheels, and somebody makes you a fresh sausage sandwich. Can you see how big it is, how enormous this bread is, freshly done, absolutely delicious, and all for £2.50. Thank you very much. Can you video us now?
I am videoing you.
We just arrived and we met David and he showed us all the rooms.
Do you mind being on camera?
No, you go for it, I don't mind.
Hello, David.
Hello.
Yeah, this is David, and this is the Dower House cottage in Carlton-On-Trent. We all took our lives in our hands, never having heard of Carlton-On-Trent. We're very happy. It took us only really a couple of hours, plus a stop at a greasy spoon. And we've arrived in the daylight. We've got a fabulous kitchen with everything we want. The Sainsbury's order is due in about half an hour. All we have to do now is fight over which beautiful room we're going to have. And I'm ready to fall asleep on this gorgeous sofa that's brand new. Thank you. We are ready to sit down to eat. We're not all here yet, but the early birds are. Here's Laura and Lorraine. Can you raise your glasses and welcome to Knit and Nosh in the country.
Yay! Cheers!
Happy Good Friday for anyone who's interested. Celebrating Jesus' death and rising again. Hello everyone. Well, we're all set up cozy in our knitting room. We've just had a lovely supper cooked by Lorraine. Thank you very much, Lorraine. Lots of wine, lots of chat. And now I want to officially welcome the knitting weekend. And so here are your goodie bags. Ooh. So you've both got, well, there's one for Barbara too, but there's you've got a bag to put any knitting projects in. And you know how people, when they go on a trip away, they match?
Yes.
So if you don't like your particular thing, you can always swap it with Barbara's.
Wild and woolly.
Love it. Wild and woolly, yeah. So Open up your knitting goodie bags. I hope they find something in it that you like.
Oh, wow.
I
love the colour.
So there are your goodie bags. I hope
Thank
you
you
enjoy
so
them.
much.
And if you make a
Thank
new
you.
project, you can carry it around if we go to a cafe or something.
Yeah, it's really
Or
nice.
something else.
Thank you very
Ready. Okay, we finally got out of the cottage. We finally stopped knitting, and where have we come on our knitting weekend? To the nearest craft shop. Woohoo! This is Lizzie Ann, and this is Lizzie Ann Fabrics and Wool. We've had a fantastic time here. This little baby is the beginning of a patchwork quilt that Laura's going to do. I am discussing what could happen with a lot of beautiful squidgy stuff like this. We're looking at some beautiful fabrics here. Swizz over to the fabrics. And Lorraine, have you not found anything you like yet? Ah, Lorraine's found some yarn. Oh, a bright pink one to add to her blanket. So, if you think this is a beautiful store, which it definitely is, and Lizzie has a lot of information, she's already taught us a couple of things to make, then you have to come to Newark, and you can ask anyone anywhere for Lizzie Ann's fabrics, but basically you walk up a cobbled street called Slaughterhouse Lane. And now
Paxton's Court.
Paxton's Court.
Yeah.
And now we're going to go and see if we can find some artisan coffee. We're back. Thank you for watching this video, and now we can see we're back home. We've had a rest, we've had a sleep, and here we are again. It was amazing, fantastic. I have never relaxed so much since the last time I went on a knitting holiday. As you can see, we visited Lincoln, we visited Newark Village, we visited yarn stores, we visited fudge shops, we went to Gastropub, the castle, the cathedral, church. We went on long walks, just one actually. We cooked food, we went out and ate food, too much chocolate, had a fantastic time over Easter, and mainly we love sitting in our cottage with the open fire, knitting and talking and talking and knitting, and some talking and some more knitting and some talking. So that was fantastic, and I think it shows again that you just get completely relaxed when you're doing crafts like knitting. I think everyone who investigates doing something creative is amazed at how far the blood pressure drops, your heart rate goes down, your problems just disappear for that time, and you can concentrate on something mindless, and yet you're creating something at the same time. So that was something fantastic, which I definitely needed, and the others said that they had a great time too. Talking to the others, the other side of it is, although we have a fabulous time at the knitting group, there are so many subjects we love to talk about, whether it's our family or our jobs or our work or our futures or our past or our hopes or our dreams. There is so much more time to do something, to address these things on a knitting holiday, as much as it is in a couple of hours together in a knitting group. So to have a few less people and the concentration of time, it's amazing how time spent investing into relationships and friendships with other people hopefully is great for us and our souls, and hopefully it's great for them too. Just because we are talking about knitting and not just about people, I got this far, which is actually nearly to the top. I've got to the yoke of this bizarre jumper thing. It's another of Julie Hoover's designs, and I'm doing it in Manos Silk Blend, which is beautiful, beautiful feeling of the silk and the wool together, and I've really enjoyed it whizzing through my hands, and I'm delighted with how much it's got done. However, it is looking a lot like a 1970s weird tank top thingy, and I'm not quite sure what will become of it or what it'll be like when it's finished. So I'm slightly doubtful about the colours, although I enjoyed buying them when I bought them. I'm kind of interested. I've got a variegated yarn, as you can tell, in the stripe, and then the solid colour, the olive, also has a slight variegation in it, much less so. And I do think that they go together, but something is very geeky about this outfit. And if it's just the colours that you love, do let me know, in case there's a chance I might just give it to you when I'm finished, rather than figuring out a way to make it work on my colouring. Not sure. But hey ho, it's always good to have a challenge. And when you've got a lot of time like that on a knitting holiday, where you're just having fun, relaxing, eating, drinking and knitting and talking, why not try some stitches that are new, colours that are new, something different. We were all challenged by a yarn store that I wouldn't have normally gone to, Lizzie's Yarns. She knew a lot of things I didn't know. She sold Laura an amazing bag of scraps for an incredible price. She's gone home with a big heavy bag of all kinds, which I know she's going to make an amazing patchwork or something from. So really looking forward to seeing what she does with that. And Lorraine got perfect soft raspberry pink colour to add to her blanket. So that was marvellous. Somehow I managed to get out without spending, but that was mainly because we had to get out and get back before the shop shut and before the car park finished. Otherwise, I was very close to buying a lot of stuff to make fluffy cushions. And given that I really have to persevere to get this done, I mustn't start any more projects yet. So I hope I've given you a taste of a knitting holiday. If you're interested in joining in with any of ours, or if you want to go and investigate other people's, I do encourage you to do so. We'll be doing another one before the summer, hopefully even on maybe the second bank holiday in May, if we can turn ourselves around in time. Otherwise it'll be in the autumn, or maybe both. So I know a lot of people have already asked me about how to get in with going on one of those, so that's great. Thank you very much again for watching, and I'll be interested in whatever comments you have. Please subscribe if you'd like to see the next one, and see how we're all getting on with our knitting and our knitting group and our holidays and our lives in London. Bye!